Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Nitrome's second game, Sandman. After the horror fest that was Hot Air, Nitrome's first game, we get to play something that's not absolutely infuriating. However, that does not mean this game isn't easy either. It's just doable. You can actually win this one without being, I don't know, Repsion and whatever his name is, Xenon, I think. So anyways, welcome to Sandman. Divine Mouse, press new game! This game is, well, put it simply, is pretty much Lemmings. It's Lemmings with a different mechanic. You see, you have the ability to make as much sand as you please. So all you really have to do is just make a big enough sand pile, and your lemming friends will automatically start moving toward their destination. This game does have a little bit of a problem, as well as the famous Nitrome difficulty. There is the fact that you can't see what you're doing half the time. Yeah, you have to actually manually control the movement on the screen. So you really can't even see what you're doing, and have to plan out moves accordingly. Pretty much like Lemmings. Let's get these guys home. Gotta get your sleeping dudes in their old traditional nighty gowns all the way to this thing right here, this tie-dye portal. Got some pretty good music in it. And the backgrounds are actually the most different of the Nitrome games. They really are. You got a new high score! Congratulations, me. While still being a Nitrome game, it has a little bit of its differences to it, including its look and its sound, which is important. You can temporarily stall your character by dropping sand on them, but it doesn't really do much, other than make them turn around. You just build up the sand piles. You have unlimited sand, so just pile it on. You can't prematurely end it. If you just need to get one, just one. Now we're introduced to the concept that most people will find infuriating. These things. You can't put sand here. At all. Quite obnoxious if you ask me. So you have to kind of think about what you're going to do beforehand. always liked the music of this game. It has a almost jazzy feel to it. And now they'll just go on their way. You are timed, which is weird, because a game like this really shouldn't be timed. And now for the concept that is very familiar with Lemmings players, falling to your doom. Don't want to do that. Just like in Lemmings, if your characters fall too far, they will disappear. They won't go splat, but they'll disappear. That's not good. So make sure you little guys don't fall to their doom. Once again, make sure that your guys don't fall. I see you, Mr. Balloon Face. This game is a game about, well, planning ahead and patience. However, you're not constantly being worried about whether or not your face is going to get kicked in, like with hot air. It's rather calming. There, that should be plenty. I forget what the range of time before they disappear is. Okay, now we're introduced to the concept of these things. Your characters cannot walk through this unless there is sand on it. So plan your moves accordingly. You can block the exit, and if that happens, you lose. Lots and lots of sand. Actually, now that I think about it, I could probably do this. Make sure it's nice and fluffy for them to land on. Oops. Well, now I know. There we go, that looks better. Sometimes it gets a little bit hard to see what you're doing. Let's make sure that they can't fall off. There, that should do it. Same with this one. There we go. Make sure to always use those things here. Oh! Whoops. should do it. Perfect. I got it! Alrighty. Now for the duels. There we go. That was a little bit chaotic. It was a do-or-die situation, really. But I got it to work. I'm not certain how you can do that any faster. Okay. Now we're introduced to these guys. The nightmares. Block those suckers off as best as you can. This one, you actually have to make sure that you take care of the nightmares first. If your guys run into these nightmares, they're gone. Anybody else reminded of Little Nemo? There we go. Nice and trapped. Now we can focus on getting these guys home. As you also notice there, the nightmares, they don't follow the same logic as your guys. They won't die from height, presumably because they have those wings. climb. This game, I imagine, if you actually had put it with a limited amount of sand, would have made this game intolerably difficult. Completely intolerably difficult. I suppose that would have been the challenge. Here we go. Onward, my friends. Do not fear the nightmare. There we go, it worked. Gotta get your sleepers home safe. Get your dreamland. Okie dokie. Ah, now we're starting to get into the sand puzzles. Observe. As you can see, this wheel will turn when sand touches it. Gotta get you guys into there. You could theoretically use enough sand to actually fill up that water, but that would take entirely too much time. See? Wait. Oh, yep, you could. You very much could. But we'll do this right. Ta-da! Ah, yes, this one. This one, when I was younger, usually tripped me up. The objective is simple, but the problem is this is in the way, so you kind of have to pachinko a bit. Choose incorrectly, and you'll have to restart. don't overdo it either. There we go. Now let's get him home. The game pretty much doesn't change. It offers new mechanics here and there, but what you see is what you get. All in all, it's not a bad little game. And for Nitrome's second game, it certainly is much more forgiving than Hot Air, which, may I remind you, third level. Now they immediately start adding the nightmares. This part I don't like, because it very much instantaneously wants you to juggle between these characters and the nightmare. What the? I don't know what happened. My mouse just decided to stop working. Two dreamers were lost. Now we're starting to see that infamous Nitrome difficulty curve. Attempting to seal up this nightmare. Oh wait, why am I doing that the hard way? Well, he's gone. I'm saving him. No! You imbeciles! That was Sandman, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, sporting that famous Nitrome difficulty curve of rip your face off within just a few short levels. I mean, it's doable, but again, once you start getting into the later levels, Nitrome starts pulling rabbit punches with you, in which you're required immediately to start locking up the nightmares while also simultaneously juggling your guys so they don't die. That's pretty much it. That was the PTSDSquirrel, and that was Sandman. The first of the Nitrome games that will be showing up on Nitrome November. Is it a good game? Yes, it is actually a good game. If you can just get past Nitrome's obnoxious difficulty curve and just power through with just your sheer mental fortitude, I'm pretty sure you can do fine. But keep in mind, what you're dealing with is very difficult. Nitrome doesn't pull any punches. Their games are nostalgically difficult, with a difficulty curve that, well, I've talked too much about that anyway. Good graphics, a music that is the same, but it's so nice that you really won't care. Play it for yourself if you want. PTSDSquirrel, signing out.